What's up guys, Nick Rapazzi here. Welcome to the Paradise C6 YouTube channel. So today we're back at it with the Datsun. We're going to be finishing up the roll cage and getting the front pillars installed, possibly getting the door bars. I'd really like to get those in today. And then dropping this down, getting it fully welded so we can fully weld in the boxes that are made for the stands here. So we still have to get the bottom stands in the corners for both sides. I just want to get the angle on this correct before we build and put the boxes where they need to go. Because once this is correct and where I want it, because the biggest thing is you're going to see these A-pillar arms here and they're going to ride right along here. And I want to tie them into the pillar here. So you're going to 100% see that. So the angles, the cuts, and where everything needs to land needs to be dead on perfect, because you're going to see this from the front of the car. And if this is off and like one's at a weird angle compared to the other, it's just not going to be visually pleasing and just going to throw the whole car off. So we're going to take our time, get these things right. And I also came up with this idea because learning from getting these angles correct and where I want them, I went and found a toilet paper roll because it's the same way. So this way, because this is going to be such an awkward angle for that, I can figure out the angle with the toilet paper roll by basically just pushing it up where I need it, and it's going to give it the angles that I need. And I'm also going to trim it, cut it, make this fit perfect. Then it basically, all I have to do is slide this over this and then cut that at the same angle, and it's going to fit perfectly. So we're going to do that. That's my like little ghetto way of doing this to get it correct, so this way we don't waste any metal or fuck these up, because again, I only have one for each side, so if I ruin it, there's no going back. So let's get to it. First, we're going to get the angles correct, find out where I want these things to sit, and then we'll get this thing done.
Where do we go from? Where do we go from here? No one can save us from keeping clear. I don't wanna lose you, I don't wanna lose you now. 'Cause there is only one thing on my mind. Hey, I just wanna see you on my new grave. Hey, I just wanna see you on my new grave before you turn around and walk away. Hey, I just wanna see you on my new grave. I can feel my own thing. I can feel my losing track of time, losing track of myself. I can make promises to get into your head. Hey, I just wanna see you on my new grave. I just wanna see you on my new grave before you turn around and walk away.
All right guys, we have everything tacked in. We have the sidebars. I did end up using the bigger ones because I was looking at it and it's not much of a difference or more space that you're gonna get using the small or the big. And keeping the door bars thicker will give us a lot better safety for side impacts. Not that this, I'm planning for it, but better safe than sorry, having it a lot stronger. And it'll be to spec on what it's supposed to be for any drag racing or anything like that. So super cool that it's set up like that. Everything is tacked in, fitting up really nicely. And I'm gonna go through and start fully welding all the seams that I can see. So this way, when I drop the roll cage down, we're not going to get any movement out of it, and it'll go back into place the way that it's supposed to. Because realistically, I'm only going to move these blocks and then just drop it back so I can get to the top of here, and weld this in. I'm going to throw some more tacks in on all of the top parts too, because I only have 2 and I just don't want it to break off and make any movements or anything like that. And we'll be all set, and the roll cage will be pretty much set for where it needs to be now. And we'll start going to the rear, basically rust repair, fixing all that kind of stuff. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but most of the stuff that I've done from the center of the car or anywhere else has just been kind of like tack welded, not fully welded, or everything hasn't been fully welded, because I wanted to get everything into place. And then I'm just gonna kind of come in here for like a full 8 hours and just weld every single piece in, just to be done with all the welding all at once. So once we get all the small stuff finished, come through, I'll weld. I won't record any of that, but it will get done, and we'll fix up any small little things that we're needing to get in. And then basically that's pretty much it. So hopefully, like I said, trying to keep to like the next week time frame to start pour 15ing and getting primer on this thing. I still haven't ordered the paint, which I think I might order it this week, just so we have it and have it ready, because as soon as it's ready to paint, I want to paint this thing and start getting the body panels that we do have back on, such as the fenders. We got the bumpers over there, have the glass. I still have to order new seals for all that stuff, but I do have the side windows. I'll get the side windows back in, and all the trim that used to be on this that was chrome, it's either gonna get painted black, or like the trim here, or I just like it just like this. So I'm just gonna leave this the way it sits. I'm not gonna put any trim back on this. I do have to do some little rust repair here, but yeah, it's coming right along. Let me put you guys down, and we'll get this final welded in, and we'll be done for today.
I just wanna see you all night. I just wanna see you. I can do my I can do my thing. I can do my I can do my I can do my I can do my thing. I can do what I do. I can do my I can do my thing.
All right, guys, so I went through, put a good solid weld on every single corner and every part that meets. I'm not going to fully weld this thing on camera. It's just pointless. It's going to be me welding for an hour and a half. So we're just going to end it there. We have a good base for the roll cage. We do still have to put the dash bar in right across, but I have to wait until I can pull out the dashboard, fit that in, and then I can figure out where the bars need to go. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a full bar or just do a firewall bar, just one that goes from this pole right here to the firewall. But I am going to try and get one that goes straight across. It's just I want the dashboard to fit, so I'm not going to compromise that. So if it gets in the way of that, there's going to be no front bar. But we will attach the front to the firewall, and then from the firewall I want to go to the front A-pillars, or the front shock towers. So once we get all that connected, then the front will be done. And then again, we can't do anything further back until I get the fuel cell, figure out where the fuel cell is going to go, and then I can adjust for the X bars. And I need the seats in the car so I can get the crossbar for the seat belts, because we're going to put 4 or 5 point harnesses in this, so I have to build a bar going across for the harnesses as well. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm super happy how this came out, and I can't wait to finish this up. I just have a shit ton of more welding to do, so I'm gonna do that off camera just so I can get it done and blast through this stuff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please get a big thumbs up. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and if you got any questions whatsoever, just drop them in the comment section below. I'll answer anything that you guys have. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Talk to y'all later. Peace.